evening and a warm welcome to each and every one of you here to the international final of Tata Crucible's Campus Quiz 2010. We're indeed privileged to be here today with these wonderful 6 teams. We've got fascinating prizes for these teams on stage. At stake here today, the champion, of course, will take back for each of them a Lenovo laptop, each courtesy Chroma. They also get an international holiday package. But for the rest of the teams, for having made it to the international final this year, each of them will receive from the Tatas a silver plaque, which will state they are international finalists of this quiz. For the moment, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get on with the international final of Campus Crucible 2010. We pick action on the first frontier of this battle that's called globe trotting. Here we go. On the first round of this quiz, we're going to go clockwise, starting with Singapore on my far right, and we will move across to my extreme left, which will be I am Lucknow. Each team gets a direct question. The value of a right answer is 10 points, irrespective of whether it's a direct or a pass when you crack the answer. NUS, your direct question. This was originally developed and credited to a Benjamin Franklin experiment way back in 1888, when this was designed for soldiers. Lister's towels were the first to make this commercially available to the world. What in this world are we discussing?
Is it mouthwash?
Passing you on mouthwash, IMT Ghaziabad.
Is it the facial tissues?
Passing you to the University of Oxford.
Antiseptic.
Antiseptic, across on my left, SMU.
Hearing aid.
Hearing aids, passing you.
Swiss Army knives.
Swiss Army knives, across I am Lucknow.
Bandage.
Bandage. This is the concept of disposable sanitary napkins. Question direct to you, IMT Ghaziabad, on table number 2. International Genetic Technologies Incorporated is a genetic engineering company based in Palo Alto, California. It has one location in Europe. Nevertheless, most of InGen's research took place on the islands Isla Sorna, spelled S-O-R-N-A, and Isla Nublar, N-U-B-L-A-R. Founded by John Hammond. How does the world know InGen Corporation?
Is it the World Genome Project?
Passing you to Oxford.
The company that brought back the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
Oh, this is a fictional company which created the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Went on to become a company that people believed existed, recently filed for bankruptcy. Put your hands together. From the Jurassic Park. And your direct question, University of Oxford. This term or phrase was coined simultaneously by various people. One of the origins of it goes back to the Intellectual Society of Beijing in China. Around the same time, the Royal Society of London for Improvement of Natural Knowledge had created this pattern analysis from across the world. Due to the wars, lack of opportunity, political instability, and health reasons were seen as vital triggers for this to plague developing countries. What concept, which continues to remain a problem, was summarized by the Royal Society of London? Go ahead.
Immigration.
Passing you.
Social ladder.
Across. Glasgow.
Banana Republic.
Not a banana republic. I am Lucknow.
Brain drain.
Put your hands together. Brain. Question on my left to Singapore. In August of 1967, to commemorate the introduction of something spectacular in this world, the Wimbledon Centre Court, for a first and only time since 1938, organized a special invitational tournament for 8 professionals and called it the BBC Cup. What introduction in this world was being commemorated?
Color television.
Put your hands together for them. Lovely! He's got his timeline perfectly in place. Final question to I Am Lucknow, first round of this final. What in the world of investment is the greater fool's theory?
Is it something to do with this funda of there always being a person who is willing to pay a higher amount than what has been paid? A greater fool, basically. Pay more than what it is actually worth.
Oh, you buy something at an exorbitant price and you know you're a fool to have bought it at that price. But you buy it with that belief that there will be a greater fool than you who would be willing to pay a higher price. And therefore you pay that price. Put your hands together for that. Very early days in this quiz here today at the international final of Tata Crucible's Campus Quiz 2010. At this point in time, we need to take a very quick break. On the other side, all the action from the international final. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the international final of Tata Crucible's Campus Quiz 2010. Before we pick action on the next frontier of this battle, let's take a quick look at where the teams stand at this point in time on what we call Crucible Quotient. We move on to the second frontier of this battle here today at the international final of Campus Crucible 2010. It's time for Lens View. 10, the value of an answer. The passing now is anti-clockwise. We'll start with I Am Lucknow and go to Singapore on my right with NUS. I Am Lucknow. On your screen, here's your question. What is the logic behind this mascot?
Does it look like Cow Corporation?
Passing you, no.
Well, it basically talks about, or rather it symbolizes what fast food like McDonald's, especially McDonald's, eating the burgers and the milkshakes and stuff like that, what it could do to you, and how you go out of shape.
Passing you. Singapore. SMU.
Is this Jay Leno?
No, nothing to do with Jay Leno. Across on my right, Oxford.
To do with DreamWorks, because the theme song's played on piano and the symbol is a crescent moon.
Going on DreamWorks, passing you as well. IMT Ghaziabad.
It's like when you have McD food, you feel as if you're on the moon.
Passing you to Singapore.
I think this is to introduce the 24 hours McDonald's.
It's what?
24 hours McDonald's. So it's open at night as well.
Oh, 24-hour McDonald's. It's open at night.
Yes.
So there's a moon shaped of the McDonald logo and it says, if you see the black logo, it's a 24-hour McDonald. Put your hands together. Strathclyde, Glasgow, your question on your screen. Created by John Gorey in 1844. This is the accepted first prototype for what product?
An oil pump? Oil pump.
Oil pumps. Passing you.
Pass.
You want to pass that as Singapore across to Oxford?
Is it the elevator?
The elevator across to IMT Ghaziabad.
Is this the machine where you carry ice creams and all, the cold storage kind of thing? A mobile...
Ice cream makers and...
I mean, ice creams and any... it's a kind of cold storage thing, mobile cold storage thing.
Refrigeration on the move. Put your hands together. IMT Ghaziabad. Question to you guys. These are Codex Leicester, which is Leonardo da Vinci's folio on nature, light and gravity. Who owns the rights to this?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Put your hands together. Question to you guys on my right, Oxford. This is Zakumi. This is Soccer World Cup 2010. Why is the brand name Zakumi? Go ahead.
Is it Zulu for South Africa?
Zulu for South Africa. That was worked out in the Oxford kitchen. Passing you. IMT, find that one quickly.
Pass.
Zulu, choose to pass. Singapore,
Pass.
you want to pass. Across.
ZA means South Africa and Kumi means 10 for 2010.
So Zakumi is South Africa 2010. Outstanding. Outstanding. On my right, question to you, IMT Ghaziabad. What is this from the world of Armani as a diversification?
Basically, Armani has designed the interiors for the Burj Khalifa building, so this is related to that.
I'm passing you.
Pass.
I am Lucknow.
We'll try Burj Ul Arab.
Passing you to Glasgow.
Pass.
Singapore again.
Redesigned, pre-built concept homes by Armani.
Passing you.
The Armani Hotel in the bottom of the Burj Khalifa.
Put your hands together. Question to you guys. Final team, Singapore. Identify the owner of this company.
Batman.
Batman.
Bruce Wayne.
Put your hands together. Sometimes going back to school can help at a Tata Crucible. 2 rounds done here today at the international final of this quiz. We pick action on the third interface of this final. It's time for quick thinking. Here we go. +5 if you get it right, -5 if you get it wrong. On the buzzer. Question number 1. Omnia, omnibus, ubik. All things for all people. They've gone for it.
Harrods.
Harrods. Put your hands together. +5 on Harrods. Question number 2. All of you on the buzzer. By what name does the world today know the Don't Make a Wave Committee of the Anti-Nuclear Organization, Anti-Ghaziabad?
Is this the IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency?
-5 to you, it's Greenpeace. Greenpeace. Tough one. Question number 3, all of you on the buzzer. Formed with $94 million worth of donations in December 1994, with an objective to cater to community needs in Pacific Northwest and global health across the world as its main concerns. This organization has, amongst great people in the world, Warren Buffett. They've gone for it.
The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Phenomenal. Put your hands together for them. Here's the next one. All of you on the buzzer. Who first made international news by successfully defending in court the US publication of James Joyce's masterpiece Ulysses in 1933? They're taking a risk as Glasgow.
Random House.
Lovely. Put your hands together. Question number 5, all on the buzzer. On the 1st of April 2010, they became Topeka. They've gone for it is I am Lucknow.
Is this British Airways Iberia?
-5 to you. This was Google changing its name on the 1st of April, fooling the whole world that there was a branding change coming in. Google became Topeka for one day and reverted back to their original name later. At this point in time, with the teams really firing hard, we need to take a very quick break. On the other side, all the action from this final.